Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash, People's Champ, coming to you live from Cash Stadium. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a review of the first week of the FNFL, week one. We're going to go through each of the matches, see who played well, see who played poorly, hang a bit of shit on the coaches and just have a good time. Before we get into anything NFL related, just wanted to send a huge shout out to little Teddy who watches the Cash. He's only a young fella, and it's great to see Teddy at home there with the Cash playing and him just standing there in awe of the great man. So, Teddy, this Cash is for you, mate. This is probably the time that Mum and Dad can turn the volume off because we might get a little bit rude from here on in. Secondly, we always have a song. Cash hasn't heard from anyone, so he's just picked out one out of random. This one is a song from the 80s, a band called Aha, and it's Take On Me. Probably one of the forerunners in AI, going back when this did come out, back in the mid-80s. So we'll just have this playing in the background. Might just turn it down a little bit. Don't want YouTube to get triggered by a bit of copyright, because they're fucking assholes when it comes to that. All right, let's have a look at what happened in week one in the FNFL. First game was Rock for Cash. We're hosting the Overlords. The Overlords, well, what can I say? 48-point win to the Overlords. Absolute shellacking by the Cash. Cash were helpless really in this one. They started off on the Friday all right. They had 32 points up to nothing. Cash woke up on the Monday and it was basically all over. Cash's old mate Tyreek Hill went fucking bananas, got 39, 215 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. It's the highest score for the first week of the NFL since the FNFL's been playing, 2012. There was a couple of higher ones, one in the 60s and one in about 2011, but because we started in 2012, this is the highest first week score by any player, 39, so well done to him. He had also, the Overlords had Pittman got 19.7, the Ravens defense 13, and Kirk Cousins 14.46 to score 120.66 to Cash's 72.48. Cash really had bugger all going on. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 16.1. You're going to hear that name a lot this year. The guy's going to be a gun. And the Washington Redskins defense, 13. So Cash really had no reply to the Overlords score. Like I said, loss of 48, and well done to the Overlords. In the next game, Archie's All-Stars were up against the Browns. Now, I don't know what the fuck the Browns are doing at the moment, but they're obviously taking it that it won't matter if they finish last after the regular season, they can still make the Duty Bowl, because this one was pretty non-competitive. The Archie's All-Stars, 89.96. The Browns 56.26, so a 43-point win to Archie's. Eddie Ann got 18, Stevenson 11, but the Cowboys defense allowed no points against the Giants, 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble, and 2 return touchdowns to score 35 points, if you don't mind. For the Browns, a couple of players in double figures. Madison got 11.9, and Robinson on debut 17.3. Again, the Browns feel not needing to have a defense, so they just don't bother putting one in. So that's going to bode well for them for the rest of the season. But Archie's All-Stars, he would have been flogging those altar boys like crazy after this win. Those altar boys have been put on ice for the last 6 months. They've been defrosted, and Father Cull's just pounding away now. So it's just great to see. In the next game, Smooth Criminal were hosting Team Mazza. Team Mazza, the Mazza train, it's back on track, winning 115.06. Smooth Criminal 101.24. A lot of players in double figures in this one for Team Mazza. Deshaun Watson 17, Eckler 24, Smith 14, Myers 24, the Eagles defense 16. For Smooth Criminal, Fields got 10, Chubb, the old Chubba, oh, I love that name, 14, Dobbins 10, out on IR now, Evans 15, Olav 15, Addison 14, Decker 11. So it was close, but Team Mazza, he's very excited. I've been chatting to him this week. Very excited that the train's back on track, and he can see that the Team Mazza's going to have a good year this year. Look, I don't think the Smooth Criminal can actually take a lot out of this game. They're going to be very competitive as well. So, you score 100 in the first week and lose, it's not that bad. There's a lot of teams that would have taken that. A lot of teams have scored 50s. Talking about that, on to the next game. Little Waiters are up against Herbert's OnlyFans. Little Waiters got an absolute hiding here by 54 points. They only scored 50.48. Herbert's OnlyFans 104.96. They were led by Justin Herbert, 17.86. McCaffrey does what he does, 24. Allen 11. Sanders the kicker 13, and the Packers defense at 18. No one in double figures for Little Waiters. The highest scoring person, Devontae Adams at 9.6. Should be spewing to firstly lose to Sam, the Herbert's OnlyFans, and secondly just to score 50. It's absolutely disgraceful. We may have found our early season Sacco favourite here, but actually I think our early season Sacco favourite is still the Browns. He's just not giving a fuck at the moment. In the next game, we've got the match-up between Little River Giants and Shiva Kamini. Little River Giants 94, defeated Shiva 74.10. So around a 20-point win to Little River Giants. Absolutely devastating news for them in this game. Aaron Rodgers going down after only 4 minutes. Scored -1, now on IR, out for the season. Diggs got 21, Ridley got 20, and the 49ers defense got 15. For Shiva, Garoppolo got 15, Mozart got 12, Henry got 12, Metcalf got 12, and the Buccaneers got 12. So if you like the number 12, you're going to like Shiva's team. 4 of them got 12s. So a good win to Little River Giants. Bad luck to Shiva Kamini. But he was pretty much in the game up until the last match where Stephon Diggs scored the 20 to give him the win. Just on a side note, Little River Giants will now be referred to as Lara West Rams. That change happened overnight. The Little River Giants committee met and decided to rename their team to Lara West Rams. So Little River Giants will now be known as that and no longer referred to as the Little River Giants, but well done to them. In the next game, the Dark Side, probably early favourites for the Duty Bowl, scored 117.34 against Mitch's Mongrels, Defiant 86.64. So 30-point win there to the Dark Side. Pat Mahomes does what he does, 19. Aaron Jones, 25. Good game by him. Brendan Ayuk, 28.9. That'll be the only time he ever does that. Nico Collins, 11. Hayden Hurst, 12. For Mitch's Mongrels, Lawrence got 15. Pollard got 21. Hall got 15. And Brown got 11. So 30-point win there to the Dark Side. So good win by them. And in the final game was the Young Remix Killers hosting Moneymakers 12. Young Remix Killers, we're not actually sure where their stadium is still. Don't know how Moneymakers found it. Must have good navigation in the car. But the Young Remix Killers, 78.12. Moneymakers 12, 74.04. Just to tip Moneymakers, you need to change your name. You've still got 11 there. Very, very close game. Came down to basically the Jets' defense scoring 23 to give him the 4-point win. That happened on the Tuesday. The Young Remix Killers, it was only Robinson who's 13, and like I said, the Jets 23. For Moneymakers, Montgomery got 13, Jefferson got 19, Wilson got 11. So they're a little bit stiff to go down there, but winning is winning, I suppose. So just in summary, the Overlords beat the Cash, Archie's All-Stars beat the Browns, Team Mazza, good win over the Criminal, Herbert's Only Fans over Little Waiters, the Lara West Rams over Shiva Kamini, the Dark Side over Mitch's Mongrels, and finally Young Remix Killers beating Moneymakers 12. So let's have a look at the ladder and just see where everyone is at the moment. First 7 teams pretty much are all on 4 points with the 1 win. So the order of that is the Overlords are on top, followed by the Dark Side in second, Team Mazza in third, Herbert's Only Fans 4th, Lara West Rams 5th, Archie's All-Stars 6th, and Young Remix Killers 7th. That follows up with Smooth Criminal on 0, Mitch's Mongrels in 9th spot, Shiva Kamini in 10th, Moneymakers 12 in 11th, Rock for Cash down in 12th, the Browns in 13th, and Little Waiters down in 14th. So that pretty much sums up what happened in week 1 of the FNFL. Week 2 will kick off tomorrow. The Cash will try and get a video out either later tonight or early tomorrow morning, just to give you a bit of a preview of what's happening in week 2. But hopefully everyone's happy that the league has started, and hopefully we'll get a few trades through. That would be really nice. That's the Cash out.